Hello, welcome to Create Together. I'm Kim, and I'm an art instructor at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. For today's project, we're going to explore sculptures inspired by food and learn how to make soft sculptures of our own. We'll start off by looking at an artwork in the Crystal Bridges Permanent Collection for inspiration. So gather around and get ready to join me in your own collaborative studio.
Today, we are inspired by an artist named Claes Oldenburg. Let's take a moment to look closely at his artwork. Notice how the different textures and shapes form the sculpture. Imagine the sculpture is a real ice cream bar. What do you think you would feel? Maybe smell? How would it taste? Oldenburg was well known for making large sculptures based on ordinary objects from popular culture. Inspired by a Good Humor ice cream advertisement, Oldenburg created this almost 12-foot tall food sculpture with letters in the form of balloon-style graffiti. Oldenburg also made stuffed soft sculptures by sewing together vinyl, canvas, fake fur, polyester, and other fabrics. Think about your favorite foods. If you could make one of your favorite foods into a sculpture, what would it be? If you can make the sculpture huge, what materials would you use? Today, I'll be showing you how to make soft sculptures inspired by your group's favorite foods.
You can pause this video or scroll back to any step if you need to.
For this project, you will need to find these materials in your kit: drawing paper, large felt sheets, polyester stuffing, tacky glue bottle, a permanent marker, and pencils. And you'll need to find this last material from home: a good pair of scissors. Alright, let's get started. Think of the shapes that make up your favorite food. Each person in the group will need to make a paper template for their soft sculpture. Take a sheet of drawing paper and fold it in half. On the half-size paper, draw the main shape of your food. The shape should reach the edges of your paper. Add details on top, such as textures and leaves. My favorite foods are eggplant, ice cream, dragon fruit, and eggs. Cut that shape out with a good pair of scissors to make your paper template. When cutting a shape with a curved edge, such as an eggplant, rotate the paper and move your scissors. If you have a shape with multiple sharp points, such as a dragon fruit, cut a round edge around the shape first. Then trim the remaining excess to create your sharp points. These scissor techniques will help keep your hands away from the blades and also help you cut your shapes. Think about the colors of your favorite food and choose the color felt you would like to use for the big main shape. Place your paper template on the right side of a large felt sheet and trace your shape with a permanent marker. Flip your paper template over. Place your flip template on the left side of the same large felt sheet and trace your shape again. Your soft sculpture will need to have two equal shapes in order for it to be three-dimensional. Then cut out your two large felt shapes. When cutting out the felt shapes, use the same scissor techniques as you did for the paper templates. Save any leftover felt scraps for later. Place a line of tacky glue on the edges of one large shape. Leave one edge without glue. This will create an opening for stuffing later. Place the other large shape on top of the one with tacky glue. Make sure the edges line up with each other. Set this shape aside to dry. Create the details of your food on any remaining scraps of felt. You can redraw the details by looking at your paper template for reference. Or you can also cut out the smaller shapes of your paper template to trace onto the felt. Cut out all the drawn felt shapes and glue them onto your larger shape. Now it's time for the most exciting part. After your felt shapes have dried, fill up your soft sculptures with polyester stuffing. If you have any sharp or narrow points on your sculpture, use a pencil to help push the stuffing in. Seal off any remaining edges with tacky glue. Leave your soft sculptures to fully dry overnight. After your sculptures have dried, place them all in a group to see how they form a soft, still life.
We have now completed our soft sculptures. You can further explore this project by using any of the leftover materials to make new soft sculptures, such as dinnerware. Think of bowls, plates, cups, and more. See how these items complete your soft still life. Take a photo or two of your soft still life and post it on social media with the hashtag CreateTogetherKit. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Enjoy exploring.
If you want to see more food-related sculptures, take a look at Elizabeth Alexander's Belle. Imagine if this cup and saucer were as large as Klaus Oldenburg's ice cream bar. How would it feel? Why do you think there are holes in this cup and saucer? Do you have a favorite plate, bowl, or cup you used to eat with? Talk about these questions with your group and continue to explore sculpting with fun materials.